Hey everybody!
Hi.
This is MaJeliv. I'm Matthew.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Jemmy.
I'm Jose.
And I'm Joshua.
And we're the Vasquez family. We're a family of artists and actors that may have seen us in shows like Miss Marvel, The Liberator, The Walking Dead, Cobra Kai, or in movies like The Valet or La La Crocodile, or maybe in our own original short films like Handy Chaos. But yes, we love to break open movies and TV shows, and today we are watching the new teaser for Avengers Doomsday. We watched the X-Men teaser last week, which was phenomenal. Tears were shed.
Yes.
Lots of smiles and a lot of excitement and optimism for this new movie. We also caught up on the Thor and Captain America teasers. We hadn't seen the Thor one yet. And now we have a new one. We have a new one that is supposed to highlight Wakanda, and specifically Shuri, Black Panther. That's all we really know. So we're ready to jump on in. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's jump in and we'll give more of our thoughts after. Here we go.
Wow.
Desert.
There she is. She's so awesome.
Oh.
I've lost everyone that matters to me.
Ooh.
Ooh, boy.
The king has his duties to prepare our people
Huh.
Huh.
for life.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh, man.
He's so awesome.
Shuri and M'Baku of
Oh.
Wakanda. Room and green.
Oh! Oh my god.
Oh, dude! The Wakandans and the Fantastic Four.
They threw that at us.
It
out
was
of
a double
nowhere.
announcement.
Yes.
That was
amazing.
Oh man. I
Wow.
love these. I love these so much. Just like the
Oh,
little
such
glimpses.
good little
Do you
teasers.
remember the moment
Good little
in
teasers.
was it Endgame when all the people start to in that battle
Mhm.
and
Start
people
fading
start
away.
popping up
coming in.
and coming together?
Mhm.
That's what it's feeling like.
And also-
that like that excitement.
And like not knowing who's gonna interact with who.
Yeah.
Like the fact that
I mean, that reminds me of when Thor met the Guardians. Like,
yeah.
it's
I remember we went
perfect that
crazy.
the Fantastic Four would meet, or rather, the Thing would meet
Yeah.
the
Oh
Wakandans.
my gosh.
And Namor is there. Looks like
I mean, how? Why were they in this desert?
Mhm.
Right? What happened to the ocean?
right,
Right? What caused the Namor and
Yeah.
his people to come out of the water?
right.
It's true.
Like that doesn't just happen.
Hey, that's so true. I didn't even
Yeah,
Right,
unless
so
we,
did
unless
they
we
get-
forgot some detail in the movie in Wakanda Forever. No, I don't.
I
No,
remember them going back into the water.
They went back into the water.
Yeah. So,
So
what, makes
what
them come
happened to
out?
the ocean?
Yeah.
I don't know where they're at. Because Wakanda had like, of course it's in the desert, and then there's like these tropical like trees, and the landscape of Wakanda
Saw
is
the
beautiful.
pyramids in the back.
But it seems like a place that they're not used to,
Temple.
that
Yeah.
they're having to adjust to, that they were brought to, and for some reason they run into the Fantastic Four, or one of them.
One of them.
One of
Right.
them. Like
Right,
where's
because
the
they
rest
really
of
got
the team?
split up. I mean, I remember in Thunderbolts, right? They see the ship entering the atmosphere, but who knows what happened after that? If they got split up or
That's right. I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
Because that's also another thing is in Fantastic Four we see as they bring the Earth together,
right.
and they think globally, right? How do you unite the world? And that's how they took down like they tried to take down Galactus in the last in their movie. So I'm curious if they'll have a similar approach, which is spread out. Let's see how many people we can get, and let's deal with this thing.
The Wakandans and the Fantastic.
Right.
My question is,
That's
how long
awesome.
is this movie gonna be? Because I feel
It
like they
better,
have.
it
They
better
have
be
a
like
lot
Endgame,
they
where
need
it's
to
like
do.
3
I
hours.
feel like it's gonna be long.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited.
really
I'm here
hope
for
so.
it. I really hope
I
so.
feel like this is the first of a series of movies.
Well,
Right?
this
It is.
one,
I-
this one
yeah.
in Secret Wars, it's gonna be 2 parts. They're gonna come out a year apart.
Yeah. I
So,
think
yeah.
this is the genius of what these trailers are, and I think I mentioned this the last time. They are setting us up as an audience to know kind of who to expect and who's coming together. Because I think if they were to throw them all into one trailer, we would be very excited, but also we'd miss the
Yes, yeah.
the what is it? The value of each character being here. Then if they show us the trailer in a few months, we see them all in there, and it's like more exciting because we already know they're coming, so we can kind of get rid of that hype, even though we're more hype, and see them all with the actual like story in place.
Well, and it's interesting because I just finished reading Grant Morrison's run of the Batman, which obviously is the different lane. It's not Marvel, but when you think about comics, it's interesting because every comic book character has a different story going on, and then you have those big events that are like the event that brings everyone together, and so that's what's interesting is, are they going to be able to? I'm curious how they're going to give us glimpses of the worlds in which these characters are coming from their emotional state, what they've gone through, where they're at now, and how they're going to come together for, the big bad, whatever danger, whatever evil is lurking, that is threatening to take their children, etc. Like whatever, is potentially going to harm Earth and everything that we know in the MCU. So that's what's interesting is there is a way to do this where we don't need to know everything about every character. Look at Civil War, for instance, with Black Panther, and even the way they brought in Ant-Man and Spider-Man. If you hadn't seen Ant-Man, you could still watch Civil War and be okay, So there's a way to do it in the writing where if there's certain characters that are meeting these other characters for the first time, then we as an audience can ride that wave.
But I also hope they take their time with that because, like Jemmy said, if it's a whole lot of characters you're putting together, it doesn't mean that their storyline needs to really unfold very much, like you're saying, Matthew. But I really do hope they do it justice and not just try to slam everyone together and expect all of us to just catch up.
Yeah.
And also, especially with the X-Men.
Right.
Like,
That's a lot of catching up to do.
we have more history
that's-
with the,
Yeah.
with Thor and with Captain America.
Yeah.
But we don't have a very good history so far, like knowledge of where the X-Men are right now.
Yeah, that's my galacticized question is, my goodness, how are you going to bring in the X-Men here?
Yeah.
Without, without doing like multi-timelines and universes and...
Well, I think they will do a little bit.
They have
They
to.
will do that a little bit with the X-Men because the X-Men haven't been present in the MCU, and I feel they may bring in the X-Men to show what Doom has done, what Doctor Doom has done to their world specifically. Similar to in Deadpool and Wolverine, when Wolverine was talking about how his X-Men died, and all this stuff. So,
Oh, I see.
because really the only ones that are present in this timeline where we're at right now is Thor and the one we just saw, the Wakandans and Fantastic Four. Because Steve is technically in the past, and the X-Men are probably from another reality, which technically so are the Fantastic Four.
Right.
Yeah.
They're from a different dimension,
Yeah.
different realities, so they're coming into this one. So, yeah, it's definitely a lot of questions, like you
Yeah.
said, but it's still exciting. It's
Oh my
exciting to see
goodness.
those characters come together.
Well, there's a new threat that I didn't... Josh, you said it. It's not just the kids. Like, the Earth is being altered. Like, something's happening. Something more than I hadn't possibly measured.
Yeah,
So the stakes are
yeah. To see Namor out of the
lot
water is
even
yeah,
more
strange.
Yeah, it's
than
strange.
I expected.
I also think because of the way that the Wakanda Forever resolved, they definitely seemed to be in quite separate states. Like, just they definitely decided to be apart from one another. That rivalry, that tension, still remained at the end of the film, and so it's interesting. I do think I do recall, it's been a while, that Shuri does spare Namor's life, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has the
Yeah.
instinct of wanting to end him, but she doesn't. If I'm remembering that correctly, but to see them potentially team up again, or have to, at the same time as saving the world, still battle this tension that they have between peoples. That's fascinating, because that's happened in our world where we, people group up even though they don't like each other because there's a greater thing that they have to take on. And that actually creates some very interesting human stories. And I was going to say that too, like these events, these theatrical events, they bring people together. Yeah, I know we saw Infinity War and Endgame with all the context, with all the excitement, but there's some people that saw Infinity War and Endgame without all of it, without seeing all of the Marvel movies. They just saw it because it was big, it was pop culture, people were talking about it, and they still enjoyed it because it's a phenomenon, right? Same thing here. I do have faith and I do have hope that this is an event where people can just show up to and enjoy it. That's the point. right? Audiences are meant to come to enjoy it, to be entertained, and at the same time, human stories need to be present. And that's why it's so fascinating to see different heroes collide and have to work together, because that, at the end of the day, is still a human story, elevated by their superpowers and the villain that they're going up against. But we just want to see connection. We want to see relationships. And it looks like this is packed with that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So
Only
exciting.
time will tell. Currently, Marvel has a Doomsday Clock live. This is the first time they've actually gone live with the clock. Who knows how long that live stream will be there. They've
until
been
the
very
trailer.
cryptic with their messaging and promotion, which is really
really
cool.
like
I saw a
Great.
little flicker on the
So
timer
clever.
at the end there. I do want to go back and pause it.
I wonder if
Um,
Doctor Strange.
Was he announced?
Maybe later, but anyway,
I don't know.
He was. I don't remember. You guys can let us know in the comments
'Cause he
if
might
Doctor Strange was
change the
confirmed.
time or do
But
something.
definitely let us know in the comments if Doctor Strange is confirmed. I don't remember if his name was on the. I feel like it was. I feel like his name was on the
Benedict
chairs, but
Cumberbatch.
maybe not. But definitely meet us in the comments. Let us know what you thought of this teaser. How you're feeling about seeing Shuri again, M'Baku, all the Wakandans, and
so excited.
Namor, and the Fantastic Four, and how that might tie into everything else. But definitely, we love to hear your thoughts, your theories, all of it. So meet us in the comments. And guys, besides that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.